how are you? Do you remember our story? Do you remember our little mouse who just failed to be a lion and he failed to be a giraffe and failed to be an eagle? Let's complete the story to see what is gonna happen. So, just then the zookeeper came along to close the zoo for the night. First, he went to see the great big lions, who were still laughing at the little mouse feeble roaring. The zookeeper put a great big lock on the great big bars to stop the lions running around and exploring the countryside. Next, he went to see the gigantic giraffes who were still laughing at the little mouse standing on tiptoes trying to reach the top of the trees. The zookeeper put a gigantic lock on the gigantic fence which stopped the giraffes from reaching the juiciest leaves just outside their cage. Lastly, the zookeeper went to see the ginormous eagles who were still laughing at the little mouse trying to fly and falling on his bottom. He put a ginormous big lock on the ginormous nets to stop the eagles fly off and soaring through the sky. So, just then the zookeeper saw the little mouse. "What are you doing, little mouse?" said the zookeeper. "This zoo is not for a little mouse like you. Shoo!" "Little," said the mouse to himself. "You mean I'm not big?" Looking around, the little mouse realized that out of all the enormous animals in the zoo, he was the only one small enough to scamper through the bars, wriggle through the fences, and slip through the netting. Suddenly, all the other animals stopped laughing. They were all locked in their cages, staring at the little mouse who was free to go wherever he wanted and explore the world. The little mouse fell around laughing at how lucky he was to be small. He realized he didn't need to be big. He was a little mouse, and being little was all he needed to be happy. And so the little mouse picked up his little bag containing all his important mouthy things and left the zoo, running as fast as his very little legs could carry him. He ran all the way back to his little hole in his little tree in his little wood, and he promised himself that from that day forward he would just enjoy being a little mouse, the very best little mouse he could be. The end. So, each story, guys, has moral. So the moral of this story is to be happy in this world. You have to be yourself and stop pretending to be anyone else, and you will find the happiness in this world. I hope you enjoyed the story and wait for the next video. And thank you. I miss you all so much. I hope to see you soon. Bye.